Hello, this is my presentation for electromagnetic sensors for brain-computer interfacing. You may ask, what is brain-computer interfacing? Brain-computer interfacing is the controlling of computers using only your thoughts. This process can be broken down into three parts. First, you collect an electromagnetic signal created by your brain. Then, you process and filter this signal for any features and to get rid of any noise that might be involved. Finally, a machine interprets this signal, and that interpretation is used as a command for the machine. Now, because we're focusing on electromagnetics, we're going to focus on this step, the collection of the signal. Now, there are permanent and semi-permanent ways to do this. I'm going to stick with the non-invasive ways, which I'm going to focus on the EEG since it's relatively easy and pretty practical for everyday use. EEGs work by placing electrodes on the scalp and measuring electrical signals from what is happening below. As you can see in this very simplified animation, when neurons fire, electrical potentials are created on regions across the brain. These electrical potentials can be measured using very sensitive equipment because it's on the microvolt scale. But as you can see, it creates waveforms that can be measured. These waveforms can then be filtered for features that may be of interest. And once you have those features, you can use them as inputs for a machine. An example of the application to this can be seen in this study done at Duke University. Study participants were split into two groups, an emitter and a receiver. The emitter would either think of moving their feet or their hands to send a 0 or 1 binary signal. They were then given a message of zeros and ones that they had to then encode using their brain waves. This encoding was measured by the EEG and then sent across the internet to the receiver. On the receiving end, a computer converted these zeros and ones into either a magnetic impulse or no magnetic impulse. The magnetic impulse would excite electrical activity in the visual cortex of the receiver, causing them to see flashes of light in the corners of their vision. When they saw a flash of light, they wrote down a 1, otherwise a 0. Using this method, they were able to send a message, the word ciao, thousands of miles to each other, using only their thoughts. However, the bit rate was a bit slow at about 2 bits per minute. As you can see, brain-computer interfacing is an exciting new technology with many applications that are almost sci-fi in nature. However, there's clearly a lot more research that needs to be done. Thank you for watching.